video, we will be taking us through a night walk in the city of Portharcourt, and we'll be starting our trip from the popular Aba Road through the popular Air Force flyover. Then we'll walk also through the Rumumasi by Stadium Road, where we'll be showing you a lot of nightclubs and nightlife. Then we'll be terminating at the popular Air Force Junction by Aba Road also. So do ensure to watch the end as we admire and go through the bustling and exciting nightlife of the city of Portharcourt. So do well to watch the end. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. So we'll be commencing this road walk at the popular Aba Road in Rumola. So we can see people going about their normal activity, people still having fun, as this is around 8 p.m. at night. You can see that Portharcourt has one of the best bustling nightlife in Nigeria. So looking by this side, you can see the pleasure park, and this at this area we can also find the famous Bori camp, which is the army barrack that serves as the headquarters for the entire south military in Nigeria. So we'll continue on our night walk as we explore the city, as we see things that are obtainable in this beautiful and luxurious city. A city that have been regarded as one of the richest cities in Nigeria based on its natural resource, which is the crude oil. You can see people coming in and going out of the popular pleasure park in Portharcourt, of which on our next video or our next episode we'll be bringing to you guys a tour of this very sweet, beautiful pleasure park. So from here we will be walking through the Air Force flyover. Like I can see the Air Force flyover, we'll be climbing the Air Force flyover, of which from the Air Force flyover we'll be coming down towards the Stadium Road. So from the Air Force flyover we'll be having an area view of the pleasure park and the Aba Road. So you can see a lot of cars parked around this region to show you that people have not even started going to their homes. This is exactly after 8. You can see a lot of car parked in a pleasure park to show you the kind of pleasure people sought in this city. To show you that people of Portharcourt are pleasure loving people who love to work hard and play hard as well. And one thing that will amaze you with this Portharcourt pleasure park is how affordable it is, of which we'll be finding out the rate to enter in our next episode. We know there was one that was commissioned in Oka, where a lot of people are also trooping in to have fun. So at this moment we have approached the Air Force flyover. So from this flyover we'll be getting a few area view of this city. Also, what we observe here is that, like, the city is popularly called a garden city. A lot of grasses are planted by the side of the road, and from here we can see how the popular pleasure park look from this Air Force flyover, with a lot of activities going on in this area. You can see how amazing the nightlife of Portharcourt is. It's bustling. People who love having fun at night, carrying out their fun activities. And I will tell you one important thing or one surprising thing that make a lot of people flock this area is how affordable the prices of the various activities or various facilities in this pleasure park is. And the price goes as low as 1,500 naira for adult and
500 naira for children. And this also, like we say, will be showing you in our next episode the kind of activities and what is obtainable in this pleasure park. So as we continue on this walk tour, you can see how amazing this view from the Air Force flyover look. And you can see since commencing on this night walk, we've not been approached or apprehended by any hoodlum or any tout in the state, of which is quite commendable for the recent state of Rivers State, unlike what we noticed in the last time we visited. But we can't vouch for every part of the city, as this is the Air Force flyover, which is expected due to the presence of the Air Force personnel at various parts of this Air Force junction and Air Force flyover. So we will not be seeing a lot of tout in this area. So you can see how the city or this Aba road look from this Air Force flyover. You can see vehicles going out their various routes. You can see how lovely, how ambient the whole place is looking from this view. You can see proper lighting, the street lights shining, the roads looking good, the grasses, the lush of the landscape of this city, even at night. You can see how amazing it's looking. And this puts Rivers State as one of the beautiful cities in Nigeria. So you can see how ambient everywhere is looking while we continue on this beautiful tour. You can see every vehicle driving in their own lane. You can see how well the road is painted to present the Rivers State color, how well the grasses are trimmed, and how well the street lights lightened everywhere. But one thing I'll also tell you, when you're in Portharcourt, you also have to prioritize your security, as everybody you see on the road are suspected aggro. So when walking on the streets, you also have to observe a lot, because part of the places, part of the houses you see, they have hoodlums who attack unsuspecting individuals walking by the roadside. So at this moment, we are currently heading down the bridge, walking towards the stadium road. And at this point, we started noticing touts by the roadside who try to get their own part of the transporters' money. So at this part of the trip, we started becoming careful with our videoing, so that we will not get into any issue with the touts who are on the road. So you can see here is a junction that links the Air Force to the stadium road. So at this point, we are walking towards the Rumo Masiba Stadium Road. You can see the neon lights that characterize the city of Portharcourt. You can see clubs, hotels, all functioning, people catching their cruise, people enjoying the beautiful nightlife of Portharcourt. And I know most people will be wondering why I chose to walk by the road median in this video. So I did that for a particular reason, I'll be revealing to you guys while we walk on this tour. So I chose to walk by the road median as a measure to also be mindful of my security, because I haven't served in Portharcourt in the late 2020. I've been a victim of tout harassment in Portharcourt, and most times these touts who harass passerby are mostly on the other edge of the road. So as a survival tactics, I mostly, when walking by the roadside in Portharcourt, I mostly walk in the median. So whenever I see a suspecting tout on the other side of the road, I shift. So it also puts me in a mood to like take off, to run for my life when approached by any suspecting tout or hoodlum. So that's why I chose also to walk by the road median, because this Rumo Masi can be a hotspot for touts. But although I did not observe anyone while recording this video, maybe which can be due to improved security in Portharcourt late, but I bet you, working at Portharcourt, particularly Rumomasi, I will not advise anybody to walk and flash their phone anyhow, because this Rumomasi has been a very hot spot for doubt in Portharcourt. So you can see how well lit up everywhere is looking, how individuals are carrying out their regular activity, people coming back from places they've gone to have fun, and people also going to have fun. You can see how the roads are looking clean, although I don't know what's the reason why people chose to dump refuse in the road median in Portharcourt. I don't know why there is no waste disposal tanks or container where they can keep this waste, of which they dump their waste in the middle of the road median, which kind of defeats the beauty of this beautiful city. But by the way, we continue our road tour and we keep observing the beauty, the bustling and the beauty of Portharcourt city. One thing that characterizes this stadium road by Rumomasi is the presence of a lot of high-rise buildings in the form of hospitals, in the form of event centers, in the form of hotels. I bet you, when you cross this road, you see a lot of high-rise building, you see a lot of solidly built house, and most of these high-rise buildings, if they are not event centers, they are either hotels or they are either offices. And come to think about it, Portharcourt is one of the cities in Nigeria that offers a lot of job opportunities to the teeming youths in Nigeria. It's a place where you come, a lot of white collar jobs are present here, and this is what characterizes Portharcourt city. There's government jobs, there's NGO jobs, there's private sector jobs. Whichever one you're looking for, if it's the oil company, you get there. If it's oil servicing companies, their offices are here. It's a multi-economy city and offers a lot of jobs to whoever that seek job in Nigeria. So you can see cars parked, and all these car parks are people who are in a club, having fun, enjoying their life in this vibrant city of Portharcourt. Observe that this area, this Portharcourt road, is filled with a lot of nightclubs, filled with a lot of hotels, as you can see in this night tour, and all these are happening at night. And by our child time check, by this time, this is approximately after 8 to 9. You can still see people are not even blind to go to their house. Pharmacies are still open, selling to people who are clubbing. You can see how beautiful this whole area looks. And this is the characteristics of Portharcourt, a fun-loving city, a city that loves to play hard and work hard as well. But something that's still quite appalling is the people who dump their refuse at the road median, which faces this city. But that doesn't remove the fact that Portharcourt still remains a very beautiful city, from the landscaping to the quality of road to the nature of buildings in the city, and still puts Portharcourt ahead of other cities in Nigeria in terms of beauty, in terms of cleanliness, and in terms of bustling nightlife in the country of Nigeria. At this moment, we've approached the Mommy B road in Portharcourt, and this road was among the roads that were beautifully modified and constructed by the previous governor, Barrister Wiki. And what is obtainable in this road is beautiful structures. I can tell you, any building you see here is very costly. Anybody living here is a big man in this area. I don't think you see much of residential building here. What you have here is more of offices and malls around this area, and this is one of the road that leads you directly to the popular Portharcourt New GRA, which is one place that's characterized with a lot of beautiful, affluent and rich personnel. So with this road, it will link you to Rumor as well, where you meet the popular GRA. And with what you can see here, you see that getting a shop or renting a shop here is not for the poor. Getting a shop here will cost you a lot of millions. So from this Mommy B, we will also admire the ambience of this location, admire the ambience of this area at night, how well night is looking, how beautiful it's looking. Also at this point, we do not notice the presence of any doubts, we do not notice the presence of any hoodlum. It shows you that majority of these places are where you get a lot of big men also in Portharcourt. So what you mostly get here is hotels, the shops for big personnel, offices for big multinationals, and these the things you find in this, or that's accessible in this environment. So like we say, this road will lead you to the popular GRA through the GRA flyover. So from here I can connect to GRA in Portharcourt. So at this point, we will also leave you to keep watching and experiencing the bustling nightlife of Portharcourt, as this our journey will be terminating at the popular Air Force Junction. So do well to watch to the end. Give us a subscription, like our content, share for more interesting video. Keep watching and see you in the next episode.